Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? Well, what do we have here? According to her stepson, Warren, Judge Ashlee Cole was on Horn Island the day Nolan Wells went missing. Yeah, fam. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. The judge who inserted herself in the case. The judge who just went out and made a public statement trying to distance her son from the incident, allegedly was on that island. Now, why didn't she tell us that? Why didn't Warren just straight up tell us that? He told us later, but Warren got this case of letting something slip. Oftentimes, that's why they say loose lips sink ships. The irony, huh? Ships, boats, water. Yeah, anyway, fam, if this report is true, it directly contradicts her previous statement. Yeah, fam. Yeah, the plot thickens. Absolutely, the plot thickens. Judge Ashlee Cole previously said she nor her husband was on Horn Island that day. So the first question isn't conspiracy, it's verification. What evidence allegedly places her there? And is it credible? Now, fast fair, being on the island wouldn't necessarily prove wrongdoing. Even if confirmed, her presence alone does not establish involvement in Nolan Wells' death. But it does raise the question if an earlier public statement said she wasn't there. Why deny being somewhere if there's evidence showing otherwise? And even if there was not evidence showing otherwise, why deny being there? Unless you have something to hide. What does the judge have to hide? What did she see? And when did she leave? If she was there, establish the timeline. When did she arrive? When did she leave? How long did she stay? Who was she with? Who did she leave with? Who did she arrive with? Did she see Nolan? Did she see witnesses? Any arguments? Did she witness an argument or altercation? See, those are answers that could make her potentially important as a witness rather than merely just a concerned mother or somebody connected to the story. Yeah, Ashlee. Ashlee, why you didn't let us know up front? Why you didn't tell us? Why you didn't tell us what you knew? What's going on, Ash? No wonder Ashlee was on top. If this is true, no wonder Ashlee was on top of everything. No wonder she was the first one to insert herself into the case. This should be easy to prove or disprove. So we don't have to rely on social media claims. I say look at the boat GPS. That's going to tell the story. Look at the boat GPS records, phone location data, photography, and videos. Look at the marina records, independent witnesses. Yeah. See, I don't need somebody telling me the judge was on Horn Island. Show me something that puts her there. Show me something that puts her there. Show me something, show me some proof that doesn't put her there. At this point, we need documentation from everybody. And I'm going to tell you something else, family. At this point, everybody is a suspect. That's right. I said it. Everybody is a suspect. We can't rule out nothing. Now, I know that's not what you wanted to hear, all you Mississippians. Well, not all of y'all. Some of y'all good people. The rest of y'all can kick rocks. I think people move to Mississippi because of Mississippi's history. I think some people move there because they just love that good old boy energy. They love that Confederacy. They love the reputation of being uncivilized mutts. They love the fact that they lynched Emmett Till, badly disfigured his face. They love that. They love the fact that they killed civil rights leaders. And white folks who are merely trying to do the right thing, they take pride in that. Yeah, some of them moved to Mississippi because they couldn't make it nowhere else. Thought I didn't know, didn't you? Yeah, some of y'all are very mediocre. Yeah. And the only place that you can thrive is a small town in Mississippi. Yeah. Can't make it in the big city. You can't compete. You're mediocre. That's why you be so mad. That's why you're so mad all the time. Like, how you mad at us? Like, aren't you superior to us? Aren't you supposed to be better than us? How you get mad at us? We just out here trying to live, exist. Ain't nobody mess with nobody. Why you focus on us so much? And that's the thing about a lot of times these people say, well, y'all always make it about race. You make it about race. You make it about race. When they're the ones who can't stop doing racist stuff. If they don't do the racist stuff, then we don't even talk about it. We move on. We get to just, I don't know, just live, do regular stuff. Just worry about the regular stuff, going to work, paying the rent, paying the bills, falling in love, getting cheated on, all the regular stuff. Ashley, if you were really on that island, you should be ashamed of yourself. Didn't you take an oath? Don't judges have to take an oath? Don't you have to put your hand on the Bible? Does that even mean anything anymore? Y'all not scared of God? Y'all not scared y'all gonna get struck down, putting your hand on the Bible, swearing you're gonna uphold the law, you're gonna keep the public safe and all this kind of stuff. You don't care. Okay, I don't really mean anything. Just do it kind of like just a routine thing. It's just part of the job description, I guess, huh? If Ashley was not on that island, if she was on the island, why lie about it? See, that's the question. Let's establish first that she was on the island. Now, this comes from her stepson. Her stepson, the one said it first. So, not me. It was the stepson. It was Warren. Warren said that you, Ashley, was on the backside of Horn Island on the south side, on the south end. That's what he said. I said south side. I think about little Kiki. Yeah, said you was on the south end of Horn Island. That's what your nephew said, or that's what your stepson said. That ain't what I said. Well, I said it too, but I only said it because he said it. We've been side-eyeing the judge for a moment now. The judge should be investigated. The judge's phone records should be examined, along with her son, Warren. They should absolutely examine his records. But here's another thing. They should examine all communications from her phone, whether it be to her husband, a friend, a mom, or somebody. Because a lot of times when people commit crimes, they'll communicate with somebody else that might be involved in a crime, but they're quicker and they're less careful about communicating with somebody who don't have anything to do with it. So looking at those phone records, I would check. See, I'm gonna tell you how cold of an investigator I'd be. If I'm on the case, I'm pulling the judge records and I'm gonna look for the person she talked to the most. Whoever she be on that phone with, chopping it up the most, I want to talk to him. Yeah, man. I'm on. Yeah. Uh, Detective Dennis, homicide. I got a few words for you. She looked like she got a friend, at least one friend named Karen. At least one. Karen, Becky May. Yeah. I'm coming. Boy, they better be lucky I'm not on the case. I wouldn't be nothing nice to them, fam. I want justice for Nolan. But I don't want just justice for Nolan. I want justice for everybody, but especially Black people in Mississippi who justice seems to be fleeting in regards to time and time and time and time and time again. I want some justice for them. And not just in Mississippi, but around this country, man. These Black kids are coming up dead. They turning up dead left and right. Yeah. What's up with that? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Ashlee, you got some explaining to do. I say, let's get Warren back on the line. He'll tell us. No more talk.